trying to help you.
Treat Caroline better. Take her back.
Do it now or you lose her forever. Is that what you want?
I think it's what you want. You're not worried about Caroline. You're not worried about our marriage. You're just here to tell me that if I'm not there for her, you will be.
This was a bad idea.
Hey, what happened?
I shouldn't have called you. It's stupid. It's just a picture.
No, it's not.
Hey, you said you got into it with Maya. What happened? Has she left?
Yeah, she had to get back to her man. This is ridiculous. You don't become the Forrester matriarch by sitting around and just admiring my husband's terrible taste in art.
There you are.
Maya, I'm staying out of this, okay?
Calm down. I just need somebody to talk to.
Okay, well, get Rick to take down the picture. We'll talk. Until then, I'm Switzerland, all right? I'm Mr. Neutral.
Well, that doesn't sound very neutral to me.
You definitely don't want to hear what Rich has to say about it.
Let me guess. My face is good enough to sell their clothes, but not good enough to hang over their fireplace.
Removing Stephanie's portrait wasn't cool, Maya.
Anyone who thinks that doesn't understand why Rick did it.
He was trying to send a message.
Yes, to me. Not to anybody else. Only to me. When Eric gets back, he can put up whatever picture he wants. But while we're living there, Rick has the right to do the same.
Maya, it's not just a picture, okay? Stephanie's still incredibly important to this family.
Especially to Ridge, her precious golden boy who she put before anybody else, let him do whatever he wanted no matter how horrible or hurtful it was.
So, he replaced her with someone who treats him the same exact way. Maya, look. I just want you to understand how it looks.
To who, Carter? To Ridge? To Caroline? Why should I care what those people think? I knew that the picture wouldn't sit right. But Rick insisted. And I'm not gonna let anybody make me feel like I don't deserve to be up there. Because Rick thinks I do.
I came here because Rick said that we could talk.
And did you?
Yeah, about that. He wanted me to see it.
He wanted to hurt you, Caroline.
Yeah, because that's the point of all this.
I mean, could he be any more obvious?
So you see it too?
Yes.
And you're not upset?
No, of course I'm upset. My husband's moved his mistress into the family estate and hangs up this terrible thing like a gigantic under new management sign.
Yeah, but he's doing all of this because he's not over you yet, Caroline.
Yeah, well, don't try to tell him that or Maya. Neither of them want to admit what's really going on here. But the only people that they're fooling are themselves.
You don't get it, do you?
I trusted Caroline. She betrayed me.
She's doing everything she can to earn your forgiveness. But, Ricky, everyone has a limit.
Yeah, how many women have you pushed to theirs?
Too many. But Caroline's still willing to take you back.
It's Taylor, my mom, Katie.
It's not about me right now. Whatever happened, happened. It's over. Caroline and I were professionals. We're working together.
Professionals, huh? Katie didn't see it that way. She left you. I guess she finally came to her senses, realized that you were a bad bet. And I've got a sneaking hunch that Caroline's figured that out, too.
If you don't want to talk about this, I can go.
Where am I? Who else in this building will listen to you?
I tried to reach out to Caroline today and offer her help.
Help her with what?
Accepting what's happened. Getting over Rick and moving on with her life. He's done with her, Carter. She needs to face that, and that portrait proves
She
it.
saw it?
Yes, and freaked out.
Of course she freaked out.
No, you can't even imagine the things she was saying. The woman is delusional. She thinks that that portrait, my portrait, is all about her. That Rick put it up to get back at her.
He was trying to get a reaction.
He's living with me.
Maya, it's the classic rebound.
No. Caroline hurt Rick more than anyone else ever has.
And you don't think it's at all possible that he's using you to hurt her back?
So why were you about to run out of here when we turned up?
I need to get back to work.
Dealing with this is way more important.
Well, if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them.
Yeah, I've got a few ideas of what we could do with that thing.
Yeah, well, me too. But I have to face the real thing. Because, like it or not, real or not, Maya is a part of Rick's life. And as long as she's influencing him, I'll never be able to apologize enough.
Why are you apologizing at all?
Because kissing another man is wrong, Aly.
And what about Rick? What he's done is so much worse.
Yeah, it is. And you know, I think he's finally starting to see that.
Really?
Rich isn't engaged to Katie anymore.
I know.
Rich being free doesn't change anything.
No, I mean, look, I'm always going to be grateful for what he taught me and what we accomplished together, but we're in different places. I mean, Ridge and Katie's relationship is over, and I'm trying to put my marriage back together. I mean, Ridge isn't trying to start a family. He's had that already. He's done that. And I have to stay focused, no matter how painful it is. I can't just give up my future with Rick to chase some impossible dream.
I'm telling you as a fact.
The man who destroyed my relationship is trying to lecture me on how to fix it? Well, I don't need your advice. I know how this goes. I've heard that song. I've seen it so many times. Turning my mom's world upside down. She promised me, Rick, it's not going to happen again. That she was over you.
You need to grow up now, Ricky. Please. Nothing I did in my past made you hang Maya's picture in the living room. Make you move into Dad's house. I'll make love to her in Dad's bed. It's all on you. What do you keep doing? You keep punishing Caroline. And she lets you do it because she loves you. And she thinks there's a little part in you that still loves her. She believes that. But you know what's going to happen? That belief is going to fade. And she's going to find someone else, someone who appreciates her and respects her for who she is.
Then you better steer clear of her because you've never appreciated or respected a single woman in your life.
Tell me one more time. Tell me that you're done with your wife. And I promise this time, I'll believe you.
Rick doesn't want anything to do with Caroline.
That's what he says, but his actions tell me otherwise.
He left her, Carter. He's starting his life with me.
Just like that, though.
Our relationship goes way back.
You threw yourself at him for months. Rick didn't bite. He barely blinked. He was happy with Caroline.
Until she played him with Ridge. And then Rick remembered exactly who she is. Everything I said about Caroline is true.
It's a good story. I know it's the one you think you deserve, but what if you're wrong?
Rick came back to me, just like I said he would.
Has he told you he loves you?
Everything Rick does is an expression of his love.
Did he say it?
Not yet. Don't give me that look.
I'm not judging.
Yes, you are.
Maya, I'm asking you to be careful. I understand how tempting this is. All your life feeling less than, and here you are, right at Rick's side. In his bed, living in the Forrester mansion. It's good to be on top, but Maya, you are pulling and putting your faith in a guy who up until a few weeks ago didn't have any interest in you. If he can't say, I love you.
He will. He just hasn't yet. But he will. Maybe tonight.
You don't have to prove anything.
We don't have to hide anymore. There's no reason for us to hold back. I I will say it to Rick, and he will tell me he loves me. Of course he will.
You're not Rick.
No. Believe me, you don't want to see him right now.
What'd you do to him?
Nothing. And nothing I said made any difference.
I know the feeling.
I'm sorry.
What are you working on? Cheer me up.
Oh, this right now, it needs work.
I like it.
Yeah?
No, I can't.
What is it?
It's hard right now. But it's gonna get better.
What happened?
Welcome home, Mr. Forrester.
I got your text.
Well, I'm glad you could get away.
I couldn't wait.
Hard day?
Yeah, everybody had a gripe.
Well, I guess that's the burden of being CEO. And why your dad needed to end every one of his days with these.
Yeah, well, it might be a little bit early, but then again, what the hell?
You know, I had to look up the recipe. I've never made a martini before.
You just decided to give it a try?
Well, it's a Forrester tradition. A way to end the workday and start our private time at home. That seems like something to celebrate. This is all new to me, Rick. The estate, the lifestyle, loving a man like you. I feel so lucky. And I hope you feel the same way.
And in one breath, Maya goes from saying that no one could ever replace your mother to saying that she's gonna be the new Forrester matriarch.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
She's living in your parents' home.
For now.
That picture is...
Held up by one nail.
It's payback is what it is.
If Ricky really felt that way about Maya, he wouldn't have to do all this.
Well, that's what I'm not giving up.
But if he refuses to see,
I think that he is seeing. I think that I'm starting to get through to him. It's his pride, you know, and his history with you, getting involved with Maya. This whole thing is such a mess, and well, the longer it goes on, just the worse that it gets.
It's a standard vendor contract. I plan to have it ready by the end of the day, but got a little behind.
Yeah, we did too.
So we saw Caroline.
How is she? Right, she saw the picture.
And she got that message loud and clear.
Rick is using Maya to get back at Caroline.
He's not being very subtle about it either.
Yeah, he won't admit it, but Caroline knows.
You do too, don't you?
Unfortunately, Maya doesn't.
Carter, are you actually concerned for Maya?
I'm concerned for Caroline. This has to be painful for her.
She's not giving up, Carter. Caroline still wants Rick back.
Do you think it will happen?
I don't know. He is so angry.
If he didn't care, he wouldn't be.
I know I criticized Maya, I questioned her motives, but I'm starting to think this is for real. That in her own way, she loves Rick. Just the question is, does he feel the same?
Well, we're off to a good start.
We certainly are.
And now that we're all settled in, we need to start planning for our future, like how we're gonna run the business, how we're gonna establish ourselves in the industry.
In your family,
It might take a little longer.
yeah, especially if Caroline and I keep getting into it the way we did today.
At the office.
Here, after you left.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have asked her to go. I just couldn't deal with her anymore.
Yeah, she was being pretty outrageous. If she was saying the things to you that she was saying to me. Caroline thinks that all of this, moving in here, the portrait, that it's all about your feelings for her, not your feelings for me.
Does that surprise you? She thinks the internet's gonna crash if she doesn't post a selfie every 20 minutes.
She thinks you're doing it to get back at her.
I can't help it if it hurts her.
But that's not why you're doing it, right? That's not the point.
I don't even know what that means, the point. We're just trying to live our lives.
And it's been amazing. I have never been happier. I love our life together. The opportunities we have, the security I feel, the glamour, the luxury, the excitement, all of it. I have never denied that, and I never will. But more than all of that, Rick, I love you. And I want to know that this means as much to you as it does to me. I want to feel it. I need to hear it.
I tell you all the time.
You tell me how important I am and how much you appreciate my support, but you've never said how you feel. That you love me.
Maya, you're amazing. We're gonna do incredible things together. Where is this coming from? Who put this in your head?
I just need to know. I love you, Rick. Can you say you love me?